Welcome back again, students. And now I am going to be second part of the liberalization that we had seen in the first part. That two reforms. First one is the industrial reforms, and second one is that uh, that one is related to the finance sector reforms. Now I am going to be in the part two. The three reforms I am going to be cover. First one is the fiscal oblique tax reforms, and the fourth one is the foreign exchange reforms, and the fifth one is the trade and the investment policy reforms. Okay, so now I am going to be cover these topics here in this second videos of the liberalizations. Okay, so under the reforms of the liberalization is adopted for the reforms are the just put and the end of the restriction and all that we had seen in the first videos. Now the in second video that I am going to be third topic is cover fiscal and tax reforms. Fiscal and tax reform. Under this one is that what it is related to the all the work are related to the government. Okay, now the first topic is that what reduction in the direct taxes. There are the two types of the tax imposed, or there is the source of the revenue. There are the two types. First one is the direct taxes, and second one in the indirect tax. Direct taxes are those who are paid by the public to directly to the government, and indirect taxes are those taxes which we are going to pay indirectly to the government through the some agency or the through some services or the anywhere. Okay, so these are the two taxes. The first taxes we are going to be see the reduction in the direct taxes. In the prior 1991, that what is the condition? There is a continuous increase in the direct taxes, and that time system is that what more high income is there, they are paying the more direct taxes, more taxes to the government. And that what is that this high rate of the taxes are there, that is the causes of the tax evasion. Tax evasion means just we have to say the tax चोरी की बात हम कर रहे हैं. Okay, people don't want to pay the taxes to the government. Then what is happening? The government has adopted the liberalization. They has adopted the moderate rate of the direct taxes, which is we have to say that approved or that taken by the public. They are happy with that moderate rate of the taxes, and they willingly they are paying to the direct taxes to the government. And this is the cause, that is the reforms after the liberalization we had seen in the direct taxes. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I am coming to the reforms in the indirect taxes. The indirect taxes are those taxes which we are paying to the indirectly to the government. Okay, we are not paying directly, we are paying indirectly to the government. And that is that what is happening. Indirectly, there is a complexities in the paying indirect taxes. Complexity in the sense means what? State is having their different taxes, central are having their different taxes. Just example, just I will tell you that what is that. First one is that we have the excise duty. Prior 1991, there are the two types of the excise duties. First one is the charged by the state government, and second one is charged by the central government. Okay, so these are the, here we have to see the two types of the excise duty paid by the people on that services. Okay, using the service. So this is the things. Second examples that I have to tell you, that what is that another examples, additional excise duties, service tax, special additional custom duties. These all are charged by the state government. Central means that what is that they have to take the sale tax. Then after that they have the central sale tax. Then after that they have the another thing is that luxury taxes. These all are entertainment taxes. These all are the taxes are charged by the in the form of indirect taxes by the central government. After the liberalization, that it is simplified. That after that we have seen example that it was imposed in the form of the VAT. Now we are having the GST. These all are the result of the liberalizations. Okay, so this is the thing. The government that has been adopted the simplicity in the imposing the indirect taxes on the public. Simplification of the tax paying procedure. Before that 1991, very tough procedure that you have to advise your advocate. Then advocate has to file your tax to the central government and all. Then how much that you are having the sales, how much you are having that imports. These all are the things are there. But now what happened? Before it was complex procedure, now it was that simple procedure. Just we have seen the GST, that we are not going to pay the different state different border taxes. What was that? All over India, that only one tax, that is the goods and service tax, that is known as the GST. So this is the happen in the liberalization. After the liberalization, that we had seen that many reforms are there. Okay, now after that foreign exchange reserve reforms. First one is the devaluation of the rupees. Under this first topic is that de-evaluation of the rupees. That what is happening when the 1947 was there. $1 is equal to 1 rupee is equal to near to the $20 or something. Okay, but now the exchange rate, that prior 1991, that our rupee, 1 rupee is equal to how much? $0.06. But in 2018 that rate was decreased, de-evaluate, and now we are paying that in 2018 rupees 1 is equal to $0.016. Okay, so this is the things that de-evaluation of the rupees. De-evaluation rupees, that why it is there? What is happening? Exports become costly and the imports become cheap. Okay, low costs imports. So this is the thing. Now the second topic is that what is that? Determination of the foreign exchange rate. Already I told in the industrial sector that it was controlled by the government, but now the foreign exchange rate was determined by market forces, and that is the demand and supply. That is demand and supply. Okay, now the third topic I am covering here for you, and in the completing that liberalization, trade and investment policies. What is happening? First one is the dismantling of the qualitative restrictions on imports and the exports. What is that? Before the 1991, it was the restricted by the government. It was the there was a restrictions on the imports, that in this quantity you have to import or you have to be export. It means quantity is fixed for the particular goods, import and export. But now after this one, that what is that? There is no restriction on the quantity. Before that, what is that? 17 industries were restricted. Now only the 3 sectors are restricted for the import and exports. Okay, so this is the things. Now what is happening? Reduction in the tariff taxes, tariff rates. Tariff means taxes. Means what is that? If we are importing, then we have to pay the custom, excise and some other service taxes. Okay, but before the 1991 it was high. What is that? We have seen now that in the best example, Sachin Tendulkar, that Michael Schumacher has presented the Ferrari to the Sachin Tendulkar. and that what is that 1 crore rupees of the Ferrari cost, and that government want that what is that if he want to use that Ferrari car, he has to pay the more than 1 crore rupees to the custom duties. फेरारी के लिए सचिन को 1 करोड़ रुपए पे करने की जरूरत थी कि जब वो पे करेगा तब वो फेरारी हमारे इंडिया में आएगी एंड ही विल यूज। लेकिन क्या हुआ, गवर्नमेंट ने थोड़ा सा उसके ऊपर रिबेट किया, क्योंकि इधर सचिन तेंदुलकर वाज द फेमस पर्सनालिटी फॉर द इंडिया, फेमस प्लेयर फॉर द इंडिया, बट नॉट एवरीवन. So then after that what is happening in the after the 1991, that what is that there is a reductions in the tariff rates. जो भी हमारा टैक्स का रेट था उसमें कुछ कमी की गई गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कि दैट वी विल एक्सपोर्ट मोर एंड वी विल इंपोर्ट आल्सो दैट मोर. ओके, रिमूवल ऑफ द लाइसेंसिंग प्रोसीजर ऑफ द इंपोर्ट्स. पहले क्या था कि इंपोर्ट्स करने के लिए हमको गवर्नमेंट के पास, डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स के पास लेटर भेजना पड़ता है दैट प्लीज अलाउ अस टू इंपोर्ट द गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज फ्रॉम द अब्रॉड. लेकिन अब क्या है, no, only the simple procedure are there that you have to go for the concerned department and concerned department will give you the permission for the importing the technology or other things from the abroad. Okay, fourth one we are seeing removal of the export duties. एक्सपोर्ट को बढ़ावा देने के लिए पहले क्या था, एक्सपोर्ट पे भी टैक्सेस लगते थे, ड्यूटीज लगती थी, सेवा कर लगता था. लेकिन गवर्नमेंट ने आफ्टर लिबरलाइजेशन व्हाट इज हैपन, रिमूवल ऑफ द एक्सपोर्ट ड्यूटीज. अपने देश के एक्सपोर्ट को बढ़ाने के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने उस चीज को क्या कर दिया, हटा दिया. एक्सपोर्ट ड्यूटी हटा दिया कि जितने लोग जाना चाहते हैं, एक्सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, फ्री ऑफ टैक्स आर वेरी नॉमिनल टैक्स, यू हैव टू इंपोर्ट योर गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज. So this is the things that all the LPG is cover under these 5 topics. That what is the LPG is the part of the structural reforms measure which is for the long time. Okay, so LPG is the this all. First one is the industrial sector reforms. Second one is the financial services reforms. Then third one is the fiscal service reforms. Then after that foreign exchange reform, and fifth one is the trade and the investment policy reforms. Is there any confusion? Please go through your books and please collect the current data related to this. Okay, so this is the things. You know that I want to tell you the lastly what is the foreign exchange right now, that we are having the $62 billion foreign exchange rate. In 1991 we approached to the different organization to support us in the form of $7 billion, but now we are having $62 billion. This is the record up to the 2019 reports. Okay, so such types of the data you can collect and make a notes on you. Have a great day. Thank you.